Mulch and compost layers need to be thick enough to discourage ant tunneling and colony formation while still supporting plant health. For garden beds aimed at preventing ant colonies, maintain organic layers of at least 4 inches across the planting surface and extend that depth to cover root zones and bare soil patches. Apply compost in a uniform layer that will not compact into a crust because loose, friable material interferes with ant excavation while still allowing water movement and root access. Use a coarse, textured mulch on top of compost, such as wood chips or shredded bark, rather than fine sawdust, because coarser particles create a barrier ants find harder to move through and reduce moisture retention that favors nesting. Refresh both mulch and compost annually in the spring, and spot top up after heavy rains or wind to keep the minimum depth consistent. For beds beside foundations or structures, add a wider band of the same depth to prevent ants from establishing satellite nests that lead into buildings. If you have perennial crowns or seedlings, leave a small gap around the stem so moisture and rot are avoided while still keeping full coverage elsewhere. Consider combining the organic layers with a physical landscape fabric under the mulch but above the soil when renovating beds, placing it to allow roots to grow through but to obstruct tunneling as an extra measure. Common mistakes include laying mulch too thin so ants can tunnel through easily, so always check depth in several places and add material until you have at least 4 inches everywhere. Another issue is using fine textured or compacting compost that creates a dense layer ants can exploit, which you fix by mixing in coarser material or substituting with chunkier compost and letting it breathe for a few weeks before topping with mulch. A third concern is leaving bare soil patches around plantings and edges that act as entry points, which you solve by trimming back roots or debris so mulch can fully cover the area and by routinely inspecting and refilling the layer after storms. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners and contractors around projects like ant-resistant garden beds. We help people find local pros for installation or renovation and offer guidance on best practices. We also run an active discussion community where members share experiences, ask questions, and post before and after photos so we can all learn from real projects.